All right, so we are at day 2 of the 2025-2026 NBA season, October 22nd. Knicks beat the Cavs. It was kind of close. Knicks had a big lead throughout the whole game. Cavs brought it back. Donovan Mitchell had a great third quarter. The whole team had a great third quarter. They brought it back close, but the fourth quarter, for anyone that wasn't watching, it was, yeah, New York. New York had it. It wasn't. It was never really in question, the result. So my big takeaways of the game. Mitchell Robinson was out, and the fact that he was out and that the Knicks were still able to out-rebound the Cavs, 48 rebounds to 32, is huge. The rebounding battle is huge for anyone who doesn't play basketball personally. Just know rebounds are insane. Rebounds are essentially turnovers. You know what I mean? I get a rebound when you shoot. It's doesn't count as a turnover for you, but the result is the same, where now I have the ball. So it was really nice to see the Knicks rebounding. Another key point, the free throw disparity. So look at that. 31 of 36 free throws versus 12 of 18. So not only did they shoot better, they shot 18 more free throws. And the thing is, the fouls weren't even that crazy. Foul disparity. 23 fouls versus 25. So the Knicks only had 2 less fouls, but they were able to shoot 18 more free throws. So getting to the line was huge. Brunson definitely baited, had some iconic baits, but overall, 13 free throws. So it's not like he was out there doing anything egregious. So now we're going to talk about the Cavs here and who played well. So first thing, they need to get healthy. Darius Garland and DeAndre Hunter are huge pieces for them. Missing Hunter really hurt them because if you look here, OG and Mikhail had a hell of a night. They both 16 and 24 respectively. They need a big, strong wing who can guard guys like that. DeAndre Hunter is needed for their defensive presence. So Donovan Mitchell went nuclear in the third, had a crazy third quarter. I'm kind of upset I didn't pick him in fantasy this year because I think he's going to go off. I didn't want to use my first pick on him, and then he was, I went with Trae Young. I'm kind of regretting it. Let's see, I haven't looked at the Hawks game, so hopefully he did something well today. Mobley looked super comfortable, looked real freaking fine dribbling. He did have 3 turnovers, which is bad, but outside of the turnovers, he had a good game, 22 points, 3 steals, 1 block, 8 rebounds. He was dribbling 4 for 8 from the three-point line, which is crazy that he has a shot like that. Essentially looks like a worse version of Wemby. Bad game for Jared Allen, wasn't the best offensively, but if you watch the game, he was all up in Towns' business, and Towns didn't have a great game either. And part of that was because of Jared Allen's defense. Larry Nance Jr. looked great. I'm glad this dude can look good on the Cavs because his dad is a Cavs legend. 2 for 2 on threes, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Dude was all over the court in his limited minutes. Merrill and Wade, talked about them earlier. 5 for 10 on threes for Merrill. 3 for 3 for Wade. These dudes are just the lights out white boys. But I mentioned it earlier when I was talking about their lack of DeAndre Hunter. They need a better defender. So Lonzo, let's talk about him. 1 for 7, all 3-pointers. The one he made, I was very surprised when it went in, and then he shot another one the very next play. Didn't even look to pass. I think it was a fast break. Just immediately chucks. He had 6 assists though, which is nice. Lonzo could be good for them. And they need good defensive guards because Mitchell is a liability. Garland isn't good. Their rookie, Tyrese Proctor, looked pretty good, honestly. Time to talk about the Knicks. Their captain, Jalen Brunson, Mr. Clutch, 12 for 13 free throws, 1 for 9 shooting threes. Yeah, not very good efficiently. He still had 23 points, 5 assists. He had a solid game, and he scored when they needed. He got to the line in the fourth when the game kind of got close, at the end of the third, beginning of the fourth, and then he built that cushion and then just never let up. Brunson's total professional. Yeah. Towns, not the best game. 19 points. He did have 11 rebounds. He was good on the glass, but he had a few turnovers, 5 for 12, 1 for 3, 3-point shooting. Yeah, not the best game for Towns, and it makes sense. He's playing against Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen, who is a great defender in his own right. So yeah, not the best for Towns, but he did really good on rebounding. Bridges and Anunoby, legends, man. These two dudes are dogs. Like, these are they're like some of my favorite players in the league. Bridges and Anunoby, yeah, they both, Anunoby especially, 4 for 9 from 3, 24 points, one of his best games. This dude, he could be an all-star. If the Knicks are the unanimous 1 seed, they have a great record, they'll probably give Brunson, Towns, and a third guy an all-star. So seeing these two wings, I consider some of the best non-all-stars in the NBA right now. Deuce McBride, love this guy. If you watched my video yesterday, everything I said about Cason Wallace, McBride, it goes the same. 4 for 6 from three. He was only one steal, but he's one of those dudes. He's a great on-ball defender, scrappy, smart, great shooter. When Brunson drives and kicks it out to him, he's one of those dudes that I'm like, yeah, if it's McBride, I think it's going in. Just a great role player. Fantastic game for him. Kolek was good. I think it's his second year, 2024, I believe, is when he got drafted. Yeah, this dude was solid. Looked professional out there. Didn't look like he was panicking. And if those two, with McBride and him leading the bench, that is such an upgrade from the Shamet, DeLon Wright campaign disaster lineups they had last year in the playoffs. So the Spurs just finished blowing out the Dallas Mavericks. Really fun game. I'm saying it. I'll start the video saying it. Victor Wembanyama will win MVP this year. You heard it here first. He's our MVP this year, and if he isn't this year, he's gonna win it next year. And if I'm not, and I'm gonna keep saying this until he wins it, and I think he's gonna win like 3 or 4 in his career. I'm also gonna go on record. I think Spurs will win the championship by 2028. Oh, fuck it, 2027. They win it. 2027 season, Spurs win the whole thing. Hot takes. There you go. So reason why they won: 37 freaking rebounds versus 50. So 13 less rebounds. That's 13 less possessions. That's 13 chances they have to score that you don't. Also, steals, big there, and points in the paint. 68-26. That's huge. Okay, so the Spurs players that stood out, obviously, the alien, Victor Wembanyama. Is that going to be his nickname for the rest of his career, the alien? That's weird. 40 points, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks. Just a maniac. He's going to win MVP. Stephon Castle, can't believe this dude is only in his second year. 22 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds. He did have 5 turnovers, so obviously that's a lot of issue, or that's a big issue for a lot of rookies, young guys. Turnovers, recklessness, being out of control. 5 for 10 on free throws also, pretty terrible. He needs to work on essentially controlling his speed, and hitting those free throws. Devin Vassell had a great game also. 13 points, 4 assists. I saw in the I want to say second or third quarter, dude just had like 3 pull-ups in a row that just looked pretty. One dribble, boom. And that was right when the announcer said, yeah, he is healthy. This is the first time he's been healthy in like over a year. I'm really excited to see how good he can be. Champagny was solid. Harrison Barnes, average. Like these dudes, that's their whole, they don't got to do much. Let me look at their bench. KJ, I saw KJ doing work. He was grabbing some tough boards. And outside of that, Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper looked freaking good, honestly. The fact that he's a rookie, this draft class is a lot better than what I was expecting. Yeah, I mean, he looked better than freaking Flag out there, which is crazy, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Dylan Harper, hype for him. Moving on to the Dallas guys. So Anthony Davis had a great first half. Dude had 10 points in like the first quarter, was just abusing his way. Anytime Cornette was guarding him or anyone that wasn't Wembanyama, AD was just scoring at will. 22 points, 13 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block. Not great efficiency field goal wise, but yeah, he's their best player. And until Kyrie comes back, this is what Dallas is going to look like. I don't know why so many analysts, or I don't know, maybe I just follow too many idiots on YouTube and Reddit, basketball analysts, basketball fans, who are saying Dallas is like a 6 seed. Like, I do not believe that for a minute. Like, Flag, I think, will be good in 3 years. Wemby sucked. Wemby didn't suck. Wemby wasn't that good his rookie year. And I don't think Flag will be better. I think he'll be worse than Wemby was his rookie year. Like 10 points, 4 for 13 shooting. He did have 10 rebounds. He was playing good defense also. But yeah, he's not the type of player to just lead a team in the playoffs, especially in this Western Conference. PJ Washington, solid. Everyone else, Clay, I thought was just 1 for 5 on threes. Clay was just chucking. Every time I saw him with the ball, I knew, well, he's going to shoot it. No passes are coming from here. Their bench, Russell, terrible. I've always thought D'Angelo Russell was overrated. Hated him on the Lakers. He had that one good season on the Nets, and he's lived off that for the past 8 years. Max Christie, I think, could be solid, actually. He could be a 3-and-D guy. He had 3 3-pointers, 3 for 4. They need to play more. Simple as that. Ryan Nembhard, rookie, solid. Those Nembhards are nasty, bro. The way he played, he looked just like his older brother. Looked really good. But overall, I don't know why people think Dallas is a playoff team. Even with Kyrie coming back, Anthony Davis will be hurt by then anyway, so they're not going to make the playoffs. I'm calling it now, and the Spurs will. Calling that also. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up with my top 10 players of the day of the games I watched. So I know Maxey went off. I know there was some big plays outside, but out of the 2 games I watched, here are the top guys. Sam Merrill, number 10. He went 5 for 10 on threes, 19 points. Very impressive. Next up, I have from the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns, 19 points. His percentages weren't great, but he had a double-double with 11 rebounds. Also on the Knicks, Deuce McBride, just a great 26 minutes, 15 points, 4 for 6 from 3. Deuce McBride is the exact type of bench guard that every team should want. Number 7, I have Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley. He didn't have the best game of his career, but he looked really solid dribbling the ball, shooting. He was 4 for 8 from three-point land, which is really impressive. Number 6, Jalen Brunson. The game got close at the beginning of the fourth, and Brunson did his work, got to the line, and created a 10-point cushion that stayed the rest of the game. Number 5, I'm going with the only Dallas player for the night. Anthony Davis had a great first half. He was scoring at will in the first quarter. Ended up with 13 boards, but his team got the loss. Okay, number 4, Stephon Castle. This dude is a beat. He's only 21, I believe, second year in the NBA, rookie of the year last year. His free throw shooting was pretty terrible, but outside of that, he had a hell of a game, and he looked composed, man. Him and Fox as a backcourt is gonna be freaking good. Number 3, my boy OG Anunoby, man, 24 points, 14 rebounds, 3 steals, 4 for 9 from three-point land. OG looked amazing this game. I think this could be a year, especially with Tatum out. He could sneak into the All-Star game. Number 2, Donovan Mitchell, 31 points. He wasn't that great from three-point land, 2 for 9, but, he was scoring in leagues. That's what Mitchell does. He's just a total scorcher, but his team still lost. And number 1, it should be no surprise, Wembanyama, 40 points, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks. The MVP of this year, calling it.